Good morning, everyone. This is Scott, or the Scottman, and it is a cold but beautiful morning out today. We're here on 8 Mile Road, and in fact, we're going to continue west down 8 Mile. I previously filmed a video going down 8 Mile, pretty much down the stretch from I-94 all the way to M5, which for the most part is like the border between some of the northern suburbs and the Detroit city limits, where in this video we're going to be going further west on 8 Mile from M5. We'll take this all the way to like the Oakland-Livingston County border out in the South Lyon area. But unlike the previous stretch of 8 Mile, this is not a boulevard. And this is also not M102. This is just 8 Mile Road. Although the road, I think, is also called Baseline Road as well. But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and just continue the video, although it's a different day. Up in here you got Livonia on the left side, which is Wayne County, and then Farmington Hills or Oakland County on the right side. But yeah, it's like the past 2, maybe even 3 weeks or so, we've had some very crazy weather here. In fact, if you've watched 2 of my previous videos, we've even had snow on the ground, but other than the snow piles around, it's pretty much all gone. Although, we got snow coming, I think, tomorrow. But yeah, it's like a week after I filmed that other 8 Mile video, we ended up getting a few inches of snow, and the snow pretty much stayed on the ground for like a good week and a half, maybe close to 2 weeks, and then it melted away. And then this past week we even had some freezing rain and sleet, wet rain, and then some snow showers yesterday. So it's like the atmosphere cannot think for itself right now, because we've seen every form of precipitation in just a matter of a few days. And in fact, I think we got another repeat this next week, because we got snow tomorrow, snow Monday, and then potentially maybe more freezing rain and sleet Tuesday morning, then turns back to all rain, and then it turns back to snow Tuesday night, and then it's like we got rain and snow later in the week. So it's gonna be a mess this upcoming week. So I'm taking advantage of the sunshine today. So I figured, why not film another driving video today? Although, yeah, this is the only video I'm filming today, just because I have plans later today. I'll be celebrating my nephew's birthday today, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, for the Oakland-Wayne County border, as you can see here, you don't really see much of a difference. It's because, yeah, Farmington and Livonia are still like northwestern suburbs of Detroit. Small shopping areas in here, and in fact, yeah, I remember going to that Arby's when I was a kid. One of my older sisters, in fact, she lived out in the Farmington Hills area. I'm trying to think, that was like 18, 19 years ago, and I remember that she and I used to go there a lot. And in fact, I think where the Kroger is right now, there used to be one of those Blockbuster videos. Can't believe I'm saying it like that. Because yeah, it's like back back when, yeah, it's like it was back during the days when you did not have Netflix or Hulu, Amazon Video, any of those online streaming services, and when it came to renting movies, you had to go to a store. Yes, that's right, a store, and they were called Blockbuster or Blockbuster Video. It's one of the things I always looked forward to when I was a kid. Oh, it got park off to the right, and then there's a cemetery to the left. And in fact, I think one of my great aunts, my late grandmother's younger sister, is buried back in that cemetery. Anyway, so it's like, yeah, back in those days, I always look forward to going to Blockbuster to either rent a movie, and of course back then you had limits on how long you can rent a movie. It's like for like new releases, it was like 2 days, and then for like not so new releases, it was like 5 days. Although I think they eventually made it a week. Or of course nowadays with Netflix, you can just watch a movie whenever you want, basically, that they have in their library. I better stop just to be safe. Okay, yeah, it's the light for Newburgh. Well, Newburgh to the left and Halstead to the right. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about, so Blockbuster Video, I still remember when that was a thing, and I always look forward to either renting a movie or even renting video games, because yeah, they not only you could rent movies, but you could also rent video games. Like I remember, even when I was a very young kid, I remember renting like Super Nintendo video games or Nintendo 64 games. It's like, it was a great way to try out video games you don't own and you're curious if you think you want it or not. But it's like nowadays, it's like, I don't even know if they do video game rentals anymore. It's hard to say, but it's like nowadays, it's like for video games, for example, it's like if you want to see what the game's like before you consider buying, it's like there's so many like playthroughs on YouTube nowadays. So back here is the interchange for I-96 and I-275. And this road right here has seen its better days, and yeah, this intersection up here can be very crazy, especially during rush hour traffic, because you got a bunch of traffic lights right here, and of course a lot of shopping areas, and a lot of bumps. Alright, we got a green light, only to stop at another red light, like not even 100 feet away. But you got a lot of restaurants, a lot of stores here. Got Chili's. Also got Five Guys over to the left. I think it's Qdoba. Of course, there's Meijer to the left, and over to the right there's Best Buy, Dick's Sporting Goods, Office Max. But now we're on the border between Novi to the right and Northville on the left. So going back to what I was talking about, I feel like I've been going off topic periodically. But yeah, it's like I remember when movie rentals and movie rental stores were a thing. Because yeah, Blockbuster Video was the big video rental chain, and then there was also Hollywood Video, which I think they went out of business sooner than Blockbuster did. Although I think around the Metro Detroit area, there's still like a localized, I don't don't know how local they are, but it's called Family Video, which I still see those around. So yeah, the video rental stores aren't truly dead or anything, or at least not yet. But yeah, Blockbuster, yeah, went into big time decline, especially due to Netflix for sure. A lot of traffic lights in this one stretch. Red lights do to you. It's like you think of one thing and all of a sudden it's like your mind goes blank. Upside, yeah, back to the movie rentals, but yeah, it's like yeah, Blockbuster really started to decline. Well, I think yeah, especially to do like Netflix for sure. See, I remember when Netflix first started. I remember seeing the advertisements for Netflix, and it didn't start out even as online streaming. It used to be like a mail service where they would bring or send out DVDs in the mail of a movie or TV show you wanted to watch, and then you watch them, and then you return them back in the mail, and then Netflix will ship out a new DVD for you. And then, of course, Netflix introduced the... Man, what's all these traffic lights today? I'm not going to be able to go anywhere far today. Okay, anyway, I'm trying to... Again, it's like another red light. It's like losing my train of thought. I almost might want to hold that thought because I'm going to be hitting another red light. It's like, they time these lights very, very poorly. Okay, so yeah, back to Netflix. So yeah, eventually Netflix started up the online streaming service, which of course is still in use today, and in fact it's so heavily used that it wouldn't even surprise you if Netflix is in the Oxford Dictionary by now. Terms like Netflix and binge watching. But it's like, yeah, like, I don't even know if Netflix does a DVD service anymore, just because DVDs are kind of even heading out in some way. But yeah, kids today will not know the full experience of going to Blockbuster and picking out a movie or a video game. But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what changes over the years. But of course, that's why you have videos like these, where I can reflect back on the past, and for anybody who's happens to be watching this video and is a lot younger than me or anything like that, you can learn something about the good old days. Although, I'll be honest with you, I do like the online streaming services because I do have Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Video. And they're all great services because you can watch a lot of great TV shows and movies on them. Okay, yeah, we're already at the back road. It's like another traffic light, but after here, things will start to pick up in terms of coverage and speed. Okay, so yeah, now the speed limit, it says end speed zone, but in reality the speed limit's 55. Because on these 2-lane roads like this, if they don't have a set speed limit, it's you can't go faster than 55, well, legally. Looks like there's a little bit more of a dusting of snow on the ground here compared to back in the Farmington and Livonia area. And in fact, we're gonna be coming up to Mayberry State Park. Although it was a long time ago, I think it was still with my very old first and crappy camera. I remember filming a video back in Mayberry State Park. It's a very nice park. It's really nice to hike back in there. Got a lot of paved hiking trails, well, also for biking as well. They got equestrian trails, and they even have some footpaths which are unpaved, take you deep in the woods. So yeah, Mayberry State Park's very nice. I've enjoyed going in there several times. It's like it's one nice way to not have to go far out of Metro Detroit and just get out in nature. That's one of the nice things about like this part of the Metro Detroit area. You got a lot of different parks. Oh, they have I didn't know they had a traffic light in Napier now. Because that's the next light coming up. But with it being red now, yeah, it's just turned green, so I should be able to make that light. So yeah, from Napier Road, we got another several miles to go, because I'm only going to film the video up to Dixboro Road, which is, yeah, 6 miles to the west. So this is another tri-county border here. It's still Oakland County to the right, but Napier Road, once it goes south of 8 Mile, it's the border between Wayne and Washtenaw County. So yeah, so now we have Washtenaw County to the left, which is Salem Township, and then Lyon Township to the north. Like they need to resurface this road. It's definitely showing its wear and tear. But yeah, speaking of wear and tear, with how crazy the temperatures have been the past few weeks, where they've been going above and below freezing like crazy, which normally we see that more into March and especially April, but the huge temperature changes, especially going above and below the freezing mark, has been wearing down the roads significantly. Especially if you go like that on the I-75, like in the Troy and Madison Heights area. It's like the freeway over there is practically falling apart. It's like there was one day where there were like dozens of cars with blown out tires because of potholes. And in fact, they even one afternoon they even had to close the entire freeway because of potholes. Because yeah, from what I learned online, like that stretch of I-75 had never been reconstructed or resurfaced since its construction back in the 1960s. But thankfully, starting this year and I think finishing next year, they are doing a reconstruction project to resurface the entire freeway there and also put in an HOV lane. This stretch is a little bit better. But yeah, it's like if you were to watch my other 8 Mile video and then this one immediately after, it's amazing how different terrain. Well, terrain's not really the best word. Well, it can be. It's interesting how 8 Mile transforms from being like in the city, like being on the border with Detroit and some of the northern suburbs like Warren, Oak Park, Southfield, Farmington Hills, and then go more out into the northwestern suburbs and eventually out into the country. so you got some rolling hills too. Like, so one nice thing about the Michigan countryside, I say with the exception of like the Saginaw Bay area, you do have a lot of rolling hills, especially, yeah, like all over Michigan. But yeah, going back to what we were talking about with Blockbuster Video, it's like, yeah, because yeah, my nephew's, although his birthday's tomorrow, but my sister's having his birthday party today, which works out well because the weather's a lot better today. So it's like, yeah, because yeah, he was born about 15 years ago, and it's like, yeah, he would not really know what Blockbuster Video would have been. Can't believe I'm hitting a traffic light all the way out here. Although I'll probably for sure catch the one at Pontiac Trail. But yeah, I think the traffic light here at Griswold Road's kind of new. I don't remember seeing it a few years ago. And no, taking Griswold Road does not take you to Wally World. No. Hopefully you got that reference. Reference, of course, the National Lampoon's Vacation movie with Chevy Chase. Classic film if you haven't seen it. Okay, coming up shortly, that is the traffic light for Pontiac Trail. If you take Pontiac Trail to the south, it'll run all the way into Ann Arbor, and then take Pontiac Trail to the north, that'll take you into downtown South Lyon. But we're gonna keep going, and that traffic light's way too short. At least the light wasn't too long, so that's always nice. Yep, now this is where 8 Mile, yeah, really goes out into the country, because I don't think we'll see stores the rest of the way. Oh, watch, I think he's gonna be turning to a house or something. Yup. You know what? I just realized this video is a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. So, why not continue the video beyond Dixboro Road? Because it's such a beautiful day and I'm running ahead of schedule, so we'll continue. So, now this is another tri-county border. This time it's all Washtenaw County on the left, and at Dixboro Road going north, it's the border between Oakland and Livingston County. This road might get a little dusty, but... So yeah, now you get to see what some of the country roads look like. And again, it's amazing how 8 Mile transforms from a big boulevard on the boundary between Detroit and the northern suburbs and a unpaved country road. Although my car is going to look like a bunch of dust coated it. But we're going to get a lot of precipitation this upcoming week, so my car is going to get a bath. Yep, Earhart Road, yeah, like that goes all the way. Yeah, Earhart Road goes all the way down to where Domino Farms is, the northeastern side of Ann Arbor. But yeah, 8 Mile, we're going to take this to where 8 Mile ends. And one fun fact, I will not be filming it, but there is one more stretch of 8 Mile, which picks up over by US Highway 23, which runs for, I think, for about a mile or two west from there. But the gap between, or the gap in the 8 Mile road is due to Whitmore Lake. Yeah, this area did not get a lot of snow, or even the sleet that we saw, I think, like Tuesday night this past week, because the roads, like, there's no snow or ice on this road, which makes it really nice. Although that'll change after tomorrow morning, though. But yeah, I've never been on this stretch of 8 Mile before. Out here, say this is pretty neat. And then yeah, look at my rear windshield. It is filthy already, just because of, oh, there is maybe a little bit of mud. Because yeah, it's like there's so much dust. Like I can't even see behind me right now. Careful right here. There's a couple of potholes. Oh, a little bit. I think this is a little bit of pavement right here. Well, not anymore. Yeah, I might want to take this car through the car wash after this video. I did not anticipate this much dust. Up ahead. But you could probably take this road up ahead, take that north to 9 Mile, then probably take that back over to, having this either to 23 or back into the South Lyon area. Alright, so here's the end of 8 Mile Road, excluding the small stretch west of 23. So if you enjoyed this driving video, definitely click on the video link on the left side of the screen. Well, thank you for watching today's driving video here on 8 Mile from Farmington Hills and Livonia to, well, Green Oak Township and Northfield Township. This is Scott, or the Scottman signing out.